Hey folks, thanks for tuning in to the latest episode of Wild Cards. We are here streaming live at the New Wave Games Cafe in Thornton. This is our first remote episode, Russ.
That's right, we're totally live. This is absolutely not pre-recorded. We are not scrolling to the meeting. This is absolutely live.
No, we are not scrolling from the meeting.
Wait a second, you have scrolling so much. I'm the human. So human. Everybody watching all the business. I am the we're here tonight playing Cocaine Owlbear, which is the game created by my buddy T Ebil Games. Our GM, who's sitting right here, is the inestimable Willies, who has his own which is called Pro Creatures. We'll try to check it out. Pretty great stuff coming out from Will. Over here is Scott Dawson. He's a freelancer that works on some play box. And here, say hi, Dustin. Hello, I'm Dustin Hatchett, and you'll see me bouncing in now a little bit because I'm hoping to produce this. So I'm going to New Wave Games Cafe.
One second. Significant info and strategy, and from you, this is a high production value podcast. One of the clients that it was forced to keep conversation for your podcast. That's a pleasure. No children were harmed. Congratulations, podcast. Now there, and the video on phone, it's available now. This is the Savage Wolves edition, which you're currently featuring. TEUL.com/Savage Owlbear. Check it out. We have 7 more days left. Finance this man on one page job. Anyone paid for it. Also, anyone paid for it. Scott, you're everyone paid for it? Sure, all right, everyone paid for it. I guess we have our next and that's the violence come over and play the game tonight. So, how about we hand the invisible mic, however, what's the keys here to try out the game? Okay, sure. Cocaine Owlbear, which is the Savage World edition. So, typically, we're fast moves. We're going to be yeah, we're not going to be playing according to all the rules, trying to control it at least. So, Cocaine Owlbear, the idea is that you're a living creature who has recently gained sentience when you ingested a whole bunch of medical cocaine from the satchel of an unlucky traveler in your forest. With intelligence, you plunge the belongings of the courier you just killed. And found that he had a complicated ice plan written on parchment in his satchel. But it's not just that he could steal the thanks to stealing more of the enchanted cocaine which brings you sentence and made you really mature. Can you take a chance? Well, when the cocaine wears off, you revert to being a living creature. No, you cannot. You have to give all that change on you. Let them have this plan from the deceased courier, which requires discipline and exact abstraction. Unfortunately, you're a goddamn Jerry coke out and chin, living creature, going away. I think you playing something? Yeah. Right. So, for our characters, I printed out some of the options that are going to be in the book. We start out with obviously the Owlbear. We also have a Raven, which we here. A unicorn, a goose, or a snake. What would the first like? That's right. Work pretty bad. They are super aggressive. They're always dirty. You don't want to be a news character. That's all you need. That's what I know happens. Okay, I'm just going to play this again. And extra time, so I'll play this. Alright.
Canadian beer and a raven. Alright. I'm going to play with beer because I'm going to try to figure out how to be a coat about Russian brandy. So I'm going to try to, I'll see what I can do. Alright. These two back here, I've been able to see. What the guy, or just so you can scale up. Because it's just like the way they use everything's so good. It's only by the way, cheese, don't do drugs. Absolutely, not even fancy drugs. Because you're going to go down to the, this is a cautionary thing. It's a skin straight episode of that world. So, you'll see it. You can have it. I will pass it around for everybody, but I'm trying to see it. In detail. Zoom in. This is my network where my technical knowledge comes in and our amazing special effects budget. There we go now. Well, we just spent the entire special effects budget on that. We did. It's right there. I would be here and a piece of notebook paper. And if you want to see it again, rewind and screenshot. Because that's your special effects and the sound is not working. Okay, so take it. And that's right. Sound check. How bad is it? Do you have seen it or volume, or is it no sound? Can you guys hear it at all, or can you not hear anything? It's so you can put better than so much. Yeah, if you really don't do that, you want to do. Live television. So it's still live and studio audience. I just need to turn it up. I can turn it up. Is that bringing up? So there you go. We sound like robots. Because we are not robots. I'm sure we are absolutely. Yes, I was called. And it's at work on. It's probably good. It's garbled and distorted. Is it better when we're closer to the mic? When I'm off screen, I'm directly into the mic. Turn off some of the things that make us distortion. How's that? Yeah. You know, I think all of them is voted for Cocaine Owlbear Demo. That's how I always talk. So we're checking out, see if that's still having an issue. Can we do us? Chats. Let's go. Let's hold it for a minute. Okay, so it's all talk. Do you all sound distorted at the same time? We're going to take down a couple of microphones. Thank you for helping us finally get our audio performance. Absolutely. Special thanks, Josh. That's right. Soon. So technically, Josh, getting with us. Is there anyone else chatting? Sounds kind of like a boat's churning.
Mr. Stuff up against.
The idea of this is that less Charlie Brown.
Is it less Charlie Brown now?
Now less Charlie Brown now. Because I've taken the heat off the two front mics and I've got the boom hot. So it's not less Charlie Brown now. So, of course, we all go completely silent.
Yeah.
Better. Awesome.
Better. Yeah,
Okay,
thank you, Josh.
better, good. Because
Is it good enough?
Is it good enough? Because I can tweak some more, because obviously I know what I'm doing on the soundboard. Because I've changed the variables.
We all go super quiet.
Yeah, that was
That was hilarious.
is better to tweak a bit more.
Tweak a bit more. Tweak it. So
That's about cocaine.
I'm actually tweaking pretty hard.
We're doing here's the tweak. I think that tweak is good. That's not a bad idea. Okay, so we've tweaked and we have added a little software overlay.
It's less distorted.
It's low now. That's fine. That's easy. The low is easy to fix because then I just crank that up. All right. So
How do we sound?
now we should sound amazing.
It should sound sexy.
Should we start a band?
Yes.
Are we an acapella group?
You know,
I can only hit that note. That's as far as I can get. Then I can even hit that.
Whoa, for the longest time. Oh,
you know, you sound better singing.
He's just like that.
All right. So we could do a mic check as our animals. Trying to make the noise. That's a normal horse.
You said a noise.
You gotta have sparkling in the name.
Oh, well.
Sparkling in the name.
Just throw the
Yes, there you go.
You're in a barrel, but it's understandable.
All right. So how are we doing now?
He says in a barrel, but understandable.
In the barrel, but understand. Look, we're in the barrel.
Yeah.
It's kind of the room.
It's probably a little bit.
It's the room. You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Yeah. Well, that movie was definitely a cocaine fever.
Cocaine Bear presented by
All right, so let's give that a shot.
Tommy Wiseau's Cocaine Owlbear.
Tell me if you're watching, the rights are available.
Uwe Boll is also should be made aware.
And affordable.
All right, so what's the raven sound like?
It's a goose. A goose?
Oh, the goose.
Ah!
And all I can think of for the deer is mommy. That's all I can think of. That's all I've got for the deer right now. Mommy. It's a noise. If you don't think you hear what you hear, it's a mommy.
Yeah. You know, the deer just looks off into the distance, and he has Vietnam flag specks.
Yeah.
All right, so now the sound is in a better state. We will start over.
Cool.
Just going to start over here.
Uh-huh.
I'll start with the introduction again.
Yep.
You are all woodland creatures who recently gained sentience when you ingested magical cocaine from the satchel of an unlucky traveler in your forest. With this newfound intelligence, you plundered the belongings of the courier in which you killed. Oops. You found that he had a complicated heist plan written on a sheet of parchment hidden in his satchel. But it's not just any heist, it is a complicated heist that involves stealing more of the enchanted cocaine, which has granted you sentience that made you really jittery. Can you take the chance that when the cocaine wears off, you will revert back to being a mere woodland animal? No, you cannot. You have to get more of that enchanted cocaine. Luckily, you have this written plan from the deceased courier. It requires discipline and exact execution. Unfortunately, you are a goddamn jittery, coked out, enchanted woodland creature prone to rage.
And I guess we should introduce ourselves again. Why don't we start with Mike?
I am Shane Hensley.
and name your characters.
All right, I am Mike Lefty of Fango Games. I made this, and it was converted for Savage Worlds by Cameron Lyle. Thank you, Cameron. This is your fault. My goose is called Reggie.
Reggie the Goose. I'm the co-host of Wild Wild Wildcards. I'm Ross Watson. I'm also part of Stargate Studios. And today I will be playing Sparkle the Unicorn.
Perfect name for a unicorn. Scott?
I'm Scott.
Go ahead.
I'm Scott Crossan. I'm what happens when you order Matt Mercer on Wish. I do freelance work for multiple studios, and I'm playing an owlbear named Bob.
Bob the owlbear, of course.
And I'm Dustin Hatchett with Rocky Mountain Games and also representing Do Gooder Games, where we're filming this today. I'm going to be playing Ambi, the deer, and I'm going to try to channel my best I can't actually use the name because we don't want to be struck by like this. So it's Ambi the deer, and yeah, this should be entertaining.
It's okay if I call you Ambien.
Ambien, that's pretty good.
The Game Master, Bill Keys, aka the Evil Bunny, and
Totally harmless.
Harmless Forest Creature Games.
is the name of his company.
Oh my God.
So, and also, yeah, because Dustin brought it up, let's give a big thanks to Do Gooder Games for hosting us in their streaming room.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Do Gooder Games you can find in is it North Thornton or South?
It's North Thornton.
North Thornton, Colorado. So come check it out. It's a great game.
Right by the Village Inn.
Is ambidextrous? Josh Hughes asks.
And that's good that you can hear that. So we know our sound test is excellent.
It does.
Thank you for starting over. You're welcome for starting over.
Uh-huh.
All right. As I was saying before, this is the map that you found on the Dead Courier.
Oh, and I will do my thing again.
With
Where
the map.
the
Show that.
incredible
Now
special
we're
effects
over
budget.
budget. Show the sexy map.
Everything's always over budget. And wow, I came in much better the first time. So there we go.
That map took me at least 10 minutes to make.
There
Look
we
at the
go.
blood spatters on it. Those supposed to be
It is
authentic.
good. It is
A
awesome.
little bit.
Once again, feel free to screen capture that, and that is your special effect.
That would be your special effect.
Bill, am I going to be visiting the pig farm that we have no connections to again?
That you know of? No.
So, would this be a good time to talk about powder points?
Yes, absolutely. And in fact, we have a couple of things that we're going to do to start with. Everybody is going to be rolling some d6s to find out what you looted from the courier before or after you killed him, what your role in the party is going to be, and what your magic spell is that you now know.
There's a lot depending on one die. And borrow the die.
It's multiple die rolls.
Everybody gets one die roll for each of them. So let's go ahead and start with Dustin here. Let's see what kind of loot you found on the courier before you killed him.
A one.
A one.
That's classic. Come out.
You found, this is awesome. This is good. You found a small quantity of enchanted cocaine.
Ooh, I got a stash.
Yeah, you've got a stash. You've got 2 doses.
Okay.
Each dose will give you or a friend 5 powder points.
Powder points.
Powder
All
points.
right.
Scott, what's the owlbear got?
I'm rolling my Star Animal Studios dice. And I got 6.
A 6. You have, the owlbear has upon him a rusty flail. Whoa! Rusty flail with mismatched chains and a comically oversized spike ball that emits a distinct clinking noise when swung. It does strength die 6 damage.
Feels like overkill.
Yeah.
Don't kill like an overkill.
No kill like overkill. How about Mr. Unicorn? The Sparkle's the
Sparkle got 5.
Top 5. You have a scroll of animal communication. Ooh. A mysterious scroll inscribed with enchantments that allow the animals to understand and communicate with other woodland creatures who have not been granted sentience by the enchanted cocaine.
Okay.
And a 2. Everybody rolled differently. That's awesome. You have a long coat. A goose with a long coat.
It's more of a ground coat, really.
It's a long, it fits him perfectly. Come on. It's a long, oversized coat that can be used to disguise or as a makeshift hiding place. You add +1 to your persuasion rolls, +2 to your stealth rolls relating to hiding small things inside them.
So one more second for. So long coat. What are the bonuses?
You get a +1 to persuasion rolls, and a +2 to stealth rolls that involve hiding stuff in your coat.
Persuasion and stealth.
All right. Now everybody gets to roll for their role in the party. So let's go ahead and
Around the
start with
horn here. All right. A 2.
A 2. You are the deer is the muscle.
The muzzle. I like it.
Your strength and ferocity make you the primary enforcer. You add 2 die types to your strength and 2 to your fighting.
Wow.
Awesome. We'll help down here.
That's one buff deer.
That is
It I've seen some things, and I know how to take care of things.
This deer did not skip leg day.
No.
All right, Bob the owlbear, what you got?
1.
You are the mastermind, the brain behind the operation, planning and strategizing. Increase your smarts by 2 D types Add 2 die types to your battle.
D6 for Sparkle.
Sparkles.
Got a 5.
Got a 5. You are the techie.
Oh,
You possess a unique skill set like lockpicking and trap disarming. You have 2 die types to both repair and thievery.
cool.
And Reggie the Goose, 3. Everybody rolled differently again. You are the scout. Your senses and agility allow you to navigate, infiltrate, and gather information. 2 D types to your agility and to your survival.
So
These
If
skills
you
are very
don't have, if you don't have one of those skills, then you basically just get 2. You'll get a D6.
all right, so D6 and survival. Okay. Alrighty, now we roll for
Now we roll through magic spells. Everybody gets a magic spell.
this one D6.
1d6. Start over. Let's start with 2. 2. You have a choice between a narcotic spell or a pastoral spell. One of which is more cocaine and one of which is more animal-y.
Let's go more cocaine.
Cocaine, okay. If you got a 2, you have a life in the fast lane. You have the power of speed.
Life is the fast lane. The power of speed. So this is
Really made to lose your mind.
Yeah. The spell manipulates time for brief moments, allowing you to move, evade, and attack with lightning speed. All right. Sparkles.
You got a 3.
Got a 3. You want pastoral or
Absolutely go cocaine.
cocaine? Randy's Rhapsody of Resilience. Your power is boost trait.
Okay.
And also the power of an epic ballad. Inspires you, boosting your morale and granting you enhanced abilities. Bob the other 3. Pastoral or narcotic?
Cocaine, baby.
He already got.
You should choose pastoral so it's different, but
Can I re-roll?
Sure, why not? We're playing fast and loose. You can
4.
4. Elven's Marvelous Minds. The power is telekinesis. They create 2d6 mimes that emerge from behind an invisible wall who can move physical objects without touching or being near them.
And I did a 3.
And 3, do you want to be a pastoral?
I will do pastoral.
Okay. Then you have Firestarter.
I like it.
wicked fire starter.
Your power is bolt. You glance at with an eyebrow raised, catches fire.
That I learned how to burn down the shack of those who have killed my kid.
No hunter shall escape unscathed. All right.
Burn, baby, burn.
All right. So everybody's got their loot that they looted from the courier's body. You have your role in the party. You have a magic spell, which you will use power points to cast.
You mean powder points,
Powder points,
which also are bennies.
which are also used as bennies.
So we start with 10 of these.
If you run out of powder points, here's the thing: if you get down to 0 powder points, you have come down off of your high and you revert back into a normal force creature, or as normal as a unicorn and owlbear can be.
So don't lose all your power.
Don't use all your powder points. Now, I believe that the deer has an extra bump in its pocket, so.
Yeah, I've got the extra 2 at 5 powder points each. So yes.
There you go.
You took the hit that you were given and then you bumped again.
Uh-huh.
That's right. All right. So
All right, so we should look at this map. Right, fellas, we should look at this here map, right? These here.
we're the guy reaching.
Oh, this guy.
What's your problem?
Is it Citrus?
Hello, Mom. I'm British.
Oh, so here's a dead courier. He's proper flock, as Milk Mum would say. The bees and honey over here where it says Spooky Castle. To get there, we go through a haunted graveyard. You're the brains to figure that out.
Okay. All right.
You know, he's right. We should totally go to the graveyard.
Totally want to go through the woods. They're not scary. And then go to the haunted graveyard. And then go to the cocaine castle.
Okay, yes.
You can say the castle's made of cocaine.
It could be made of cocaine. I mean, I haven't actually seen a castle. I hear they're all made of cocaine.
All right. So you head through the woods, which are not scary, so it's not a problem. Good. It's easy.
I like not scary ones.
I'm also an owlbear. Really?
Well, you're the scariest damn thing in the woods too. So, but once you get past the woods, you come to the gates of the spooky graveyard. And night has fallen because it took you most of the day to get through the woods. And as you know, cocaine makes you jittery. Jittery as hell. Now you are in a part of the woods, on the edge of the woods now, which you've never been to. Night has fallen. You cannot really see very well. It's just a few stars in the sky, providing a little bit of light. You aren't entirely sure where you are. It's great. You do hear noises in the darkness around you. They don't sound natural. They sound supernatural.
Well, somebody's going to have to go check that out. I volunteer.
Go for it. All right. Clippity cloppity clippity cloppity.
I'm going to go check out those noises.
Okay.
Because I'm jittery as hell.
I'm gonna look at this door.
Sparkles.
Thing. Check out the door fence thing. Well, it's not.
The what?
What are you talking about?
The fence for the graveyard.
All right, yeah, see Sparkles. She's got the tools while she can pick the lock.
Okay.
It's true.
Swiss Army knife horn.
That's true fact.
Okay, so Sparkles is marching towards the gates. Owlbear Bob is marching up behind him. Her.
I always follow the unicorn because I've got a crush.
Oh, damn.
I mean, she's got that booty.
I mean, I don't know, those would be similar to our bowls, don't you think?
All right, ahead of you, looming out of the mist and the darkness, you see the large iron gate. The sign above the gate says,
I can't read.
Yeah. You don't know exactly what it says because you're an animal, you can't read. But you are almost certain that it says cemetery or haunted cemetery. Probably says haunted cemetery. But if you want that cocaine, there's only one way forward.
I try to open the gate.
All right, excellent. The gate is, of course, locked because people are dying to get into the graveyard.
Oh! I happen to have thievery as a skill because I'm the techie, so I will lower my head, insert my horn into the lock. It probably takes me a few tries because I'm jittery as hell. But I finally get the horn in the lock and I try to shimmy it. Okay,
You got a banger.
got a 6, so that blows up to another 6, which blows up to a 2. That's a total of a 14 on the lockpick.
That is a raise.
And that's why I have a crush, because I can never get my horns.
Excuse me, sure. That's because you have antlers and not horns.
Right.
I have been schooled by the.
That's out-explaining.
I'll explain.
Okay. Okay, so you insert your horn into into the lock and jiggle it around, and somehow, I don't know how, but somehow that works.
Unicorn magic!
Unicorn sparkle magic. Did we have a question?
Well, I'm full of my admiration for Sparkles and her thievery talents, but while she's doing that, I'll have to fly over the wall.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
Great. Long coat flapping behind him.
Yes, you find yourself in the graveyard, but a few moments later you hear the click of the gate opening and the creak of the rusty hinges opening up behind you. You are all, I assume you go in.
Oh, I'm going in.
You are all in the graveyard now. You are surrounded by graves, tombstones. The ground is covered with a thin, wispy mist. The moon is covered with clouds. There's not much light. You hear strange noises coming deeper and deeper from deeper into the graveyard. And what we're going to do is we're going to call this a dramatic task to get you guys through the graveyard in one piece.
Bob, are you sure this is the right way?
Absolutely perfectly sure.
Okay.
He's the mastermind.
He is the master.
So,
I'm also
We will-
trying to become a citizen.
Is that George Buckleston?
So we're going to go ahead and call your lockpick and roll the first roll. So you, challenge, and you succeeded.
I've already
dramatically.
contributed.
You've already contributed.
I'm helping.
So we'll go around the table, and we'll go ahead and start with the goose. And you can use basically any type of skills. You can use something like, you can just use your spirit to keep from freaking out from the scary noises. You can use athletics to fly, in your case, over through the trees and over the rough ground. Intimidation to scare the ghosts away. Notice, performance. There's all kinds of things you can use.
All right. Well, I've got Spirit of D10. Could I use that in conjunction with my Honking Havoc, which is the innate ability to use the silence power, affecting those who hear us?
Absolutely, you can use your honking.
Okay, and that's just a D10 roll then?
It's a D10 and a D6.
Secretly, he just talks so loud that we can't hear
That you
anymore.
guys can't hear the ghosts.
All right, that's a 4 on the D6 and a 2 on the D10.
The 4 is actually a success. So
Okay.
that's all you needed.
All right.
So far, you guys have made 2 successes. So basically, the goose kind of, Reggie the goose kind of hopped forward, flapping its wings, and just honked so loudly that it just about blows out all your eardrums. So all of those weird, spooky noises that you've been hearing are now completely gone. It seems to have
Just random Britishisms
Mop.
at a very loud volume.
I will keep my eyes out. And just notice.
okay.
Notice.
Uh-huh. Notice to kind of have an idea of how to get to the castle, see where you're going.
6.
6 is a success.
Hit.
Yeah. So,
Another hit.
so you guys are slowly going through the graveyard. You've opened the gate. You've honked loudly enough to deafen your friends so they can't be scared by the spooky noises now.
What'd you say?
Right. Hopefully our audience can still hear. You are passing by things like open graves, and you are quite certain that that's your name written on the tombstone.
Here lies Sparkle. No.
And then you,
That's Governor, that's foreshadowing. That's a solid quality literature right there.
I believe that's Charlie. I should have never gone to Candy Mountain. Don't know what that
says old internet meme. If you're under the age of 30, you won't get that joke. All right, and
Hey, Middleton, what are you doing here?
Amby, how would you like to contribute to getting past the haunted graveyard?
Well, I am obviously looking for the graves of those who I have slayed because they retribution from the killing of my kid. So I'm just kind of peeing on some gravestones right now.
Okay.
I don't know if that contributes or is a hindrance.
It's not really very helpful.
No. I'm bitter. Like I said, I've seen some things, and this is how I deal with
That must be the grave of a hunter.
But I will follow once again Sparkle anywhere.
Okay.
You know, silver hooves and a long flowing mane and this mist that's just about ankle high. I look pretty damn good.
Yeah, and I've obviously gone up against hunters, so I look a little mangy. And obviously, with what's dangling around my neck in 2, packages too, I just never seem to have gotten off of anything. Right? I'm a little.
Oh my god, are you literally like you have the necklace of truck nuts?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I have a new magic item to add to your. And then something flies directly over your head like a ghost. And you see what can only be human bones. Well, not human bones, because fuck those guys. Wait, are we allowed to curse?
Too late.
It's your podcast.
Explicit tag, so you're-
Okay, good. It's not human bones. It's animal bones. It's unicorn and owlbear and deer and goose bones.
Ah!
On the ground.
We're going to end this session with me standing in the corner and the unicorn saying how sorry she is.
All right.
You know, I don't want to fall into the stereotypes, but I'm saying if we get to the castle, I'm willing to bet there's at least one virgin in there.
What do you intend to do about eventuality there, Sparkles? Could you give us your game plan?
I don't. It's really more of an instinct. It's like a unicorn thing. I'm not really sure.
Don't look at me.
Hey, Tom Cruise likes unicorns. You're good.
I would not want Tom Cruise liking anything about me. All right. So, you have passed successfully through the haunted graveyard at this point. However,
Was it really haunted, or was it just sort of spooky?
It was
oh yeah, the map says haunted. At least you think it does.
If I saw deer bones, it was my mom. It's haunted. Fair enough. I'm haunted.
I mean,
the hunt.
kind of a hook.
Oh, I'm being touched. My lifelong dream.
I will never watch that flank again.
No.
So the haunting was the friends we made along.
It's probably true. However, because Ambi here, because Ambi was looking around for gravestones to piss on, it took you a little bit of extra time and a little bit of extra spookiness. It actually cost you all 1 powder point.
Oh no!
Where are those?
I handed them out.
Oh, here.
So, yes, I'm at 10. I am now at 9.
Yep.
Whoa! Just put that anywhere.
Yep. You got one for me?
We must pay our overlord with cocaine.
You must pay your homage. And now you are standing.
Does anybody else's buzz feel just a little bit less right now?
No, I'm enamored with you. I can never.
He's so high.
I have this prance now going as much as a mangy, disheveled, war-weary deer can have.
Bloodshot.
Oh, yeah.
You know, to be fair, anywhere Andy goes is technically haunted because he's haunted by his past.
Yeah, totally.
Like that.
I'm sorry. I think that's just chronic wasting disease.
All right. So you've reached the gate, the doorway of the spooky castle. And the door lies open as if beckoning you to enter. Inside is dark but not pitch black because there are lights shining, flashing lights actually. So if any of you are like epileptic, then this could be a problem. But they are flashing in like different colors: reds, blues, greens, pinks, yellows, which is really odd to all of you because you were all pretty much colorblind before this. So now you're seeing colors too.
So Sparkle is going to walk up to the door, her muzzle still coated in white powder. She's going to look inside, kind of look around, and then she's going to say real loud, "Hey, y'all got any more of that cocaine?"
This is a situation, right? Which I'm adept to touch. So, no offense. I might be the only one here capable of ability. Touch. So, you lot stay out here. Let's have dinner plates in the cabinet. I will sneak inside in my snazzy coat and suss out what's going on.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Don't worry, I'll be right back.
All right.
You say right beak? You right beak?
That's all racist.
All right. So Reggie, with his overcoat on, disguise himself. Because like Goose with an overcoat looks perfectly normal. Walks through the castle door towards where you hear where you see the lights, and you also hear what sounds like music. Spoon, 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 spoon.
Bobbing my head in an appropriate position.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Yes, and as you walk in, you see in the darkness and the flashing lights, you see people moving around, staggering around, really. Many of them holding light sticks. Some of them with like pacifiers in their mouths, that sort of thing.
It was still the late 90s ripes thing. I understand.
They seem to be. Now, normally you would expect them to be like dancing and like getting really, but they're kind of like staggering around like that.
What's the place smell like?
Pretty bad.
Like death?
Like rotten meat.
I fly casual.
Like,
See if there's any exits or booth somewhere in the back or any other places able to be kept.
okay. Why don't you make we can call it a notice roll or a stealth roll, or
I get a bonus to stealth, right?
you get a bonus to hiding stuff inside your jacket.
Can he hide himself inside the jacket?
He hide himself within the jacket.
Well, I only have a D4 in stealth, so it's probably not great. So notice would be D6. So
Or you could probably use persuasion to convince them that you're just another party zombie.
all right. So I guess I'll do that. My persuasion is only D4. I get a +1 to that roll, so tiny D4.
Yep, and also a D6 for future.
Wild die.
Wild die.
All right, roll the 2. Persuasion roll that will +1. That would be a 3. We're gonna roll a 6 on my wild die.
Oh, that explodes.
So you need to roll that again.
6 plus
4.
so 10 plus 1 11.
Plus 1 is 11. Okay. So
This one goes to 11.
this. Why doesn't it just make 10 louder?
We got a thumbs up. All right.
Woo! Somebody likes us.
Okay. So you weave your way through the party zombies. And find your way to a booth in the back where a couple of very pretty young ladies are sitting alone, also zombies. But they see you and they seem to think that you are a guy who knows something or has something, and they sort of zombie-like beckon you over.
See, so it's a dead man's party. Who could ask for more?
Right. More 90s references.
It's like the 80s, but
All right. I slide casually over to the booth and see what I can communicate with these dead girls.
Okay.
living dead girls. Now that's a really nice. Okay.
Yes, you slide into the booth. They slide over to make room for you. They beckon a waiter to bring you something, who kind of staggers over. He puts a human skull in front of him.
What is inside this human skull?
Like brains.
So if you're polite, so I don't let them.
The brain enough, it ends up looking like a worm. You're okay.
Yeah, it's just to be social.
Yeah.
No other reason.
Top call the one on the left, on the bottom Carter, and call the one on the right Renona.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, so, ladies. Have you got the,
Can I get some nose candy, please?
We got the what?
They're gonna make you say it.
One of them starts pulling at her nose, which promptly pumps off.
Renona, you're weak.
And lands in her drink.
If I had a hand, I would hand it back to her. See, I'll flip it for a second. What are they drinking?
Some sort of cocktail, you think? You're guessing?
Bloody Mary.
I went to a bar once and they were drinking down these shots that they were calling brains. It was like they like dropped cream into vodka or something like that. They curdled and it formed like a brain thing. It was really, it looked hideous, but they enjoyed it.
Mm.
So that's probably what they're drinking. They're drinking brains.
Right. And they don't pick up my subtle hint of
They do not. Their eyes are looking in different directions.
okay.
It's possible Reggie is way too subtle.
Yeah, they look like they've been partying way too hard for probably way too long.
Okay.
What are you looking for? Are you looking for a good time? What's your name? Handsome, long coat wearing.
You might call me Reginald Goosley the Fourth. I have a contacts in what you might call the underground.
Yeah.
And well, we're looking to procure a large quantity of cocaine, magical cocaine, and we pay handsomely for it. But perhaps you know someone who could tell me what this
Yeah. You want a little nose candy? She reaches for her nose, reaches over there.
It seems like, well, Dr. Bob, maybe you were looking for something too. Perhaps I could help you with my network of contact from the forest back there. Would you like some mushrooms? Grubs?
Grubs.
Would you like some goose down feathers? Because I never found what can I do for you, ladies?
They kind of look at each other and they're like, "You want to dance?"
All right. I will dance with the ladies and see
Okay.
where that leads me.
See where that leads you.
Meanwhile,
What the rest of you doing while you're waiting outside?
Reggie's taking a long time, isn't he? Oh, he's okay.
Owlbear,
He's probably dead.
Owlbear bored now.
For now.
Owlbear need cocaine.
Okay.
Not that smart of a mastermind. I'm starting at D4. You know what? Let's just go get some cocaine. I start wandering towards the castle.
Okay, so you're just lumbering in.
I'm gonna follow him. He looks like he knows what he's doing. And of course, I follow Sparkle everywhere.
All right, excellent. So the three of you wander into the. Obviously, it's a like a '90s style rave going on, except the ravers are all zombies, staggering around.
Just like a 90s style rave.
Just almost exactly like a '90s style rave, in fact.
And it smells the same.
And it smells.
No better.
It smells like rotting meat, so very similar. It looks like these guys have been partying hard for quite some time. And however, even though in their settled state, they easily spot this lumbering owlbear coming towards them, and they all begin to sort of stagger towards you, like. I don't know. Make a notice check.
Okay.
See if you can spot your goose.
I'm a D8 notice.
You know,
Six.
that's
I got 7.
7.
some TV.
Okay, so on the far side of the dance floor, past the flashing lights and past the horde of zombies that are staggering towards you, you see Reggie in his long coat. He's cutting it up with these two, I'd say sexy zombie chicks, but that's these two zombie girls.
All the zombies want to do is dance, I say out loud. That's our dance.
You know what? I need my deck of cards. Two cards.
Many cards.
3 cards. I think I have a deck. I know I have a deck. That's not mine.
Oh, right. Where's yours?
Floor.
Right next to that.
Nope.
Too madness.
He's getting a deck of cards. I will serve up some drinks. Because we are at
Games Cafe. Located in North Thornton, right next to the village inn. Hey, Rusty, tried the T Ebil Bunneh?
I have.
It is quite tasty.
It is. I prefer the diner, the
Guilty Tony.
Gunther Jetties. Yeah, it's better. That's true. Do not get free pie at Gunther Jetties.
What is it? Free pie days. I've taken a village in for a while because it does a secret shop. Yeah, it's a sweet deal. Because I'm sneaky like that.
Secret shop.
Kept dropping, quips about what's going on in corporate.
Did you get a lot of free pie?
I did.
Thank you, Dustin.
Sir.
My dear derriere, right to the camera. What's happening while I'm dancing?
No extra charge.
No extra charge for
Now,
the
this is
beer.
OnlyFans. No, it's still just
All right.
blah 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 cards. All right, so you got cards out.
You got cards out? So that means something's happening. Goose.
Goose.
Queen.
Queen.
3.
Owlbear gets a 2. Unless anybody has any shenanigans.
I'll burn some.
Okay.
Burn a PowerPoint.
Yes.
Get a better card. 6. A little bit better.
Yeah, that's different.
And the zombies. Oh, the zombies suck. Zombies with a 3. So
I have a 3 of spades.
So your 3 is better than my 3. We have a jack and a queen on the table. So Goose, you have Helen Bonham Carter and Winona Ryder. Are we allowed to say? We can say both their names. We said we were making fun of Tom Cruise.
I'm not trademarked yet.
Yeah. Let's just say Billy Joe.
They are legally distinct from the actual person.
correct.
Which are zombies as far as I know.
The zombie girls are dancing up a storm as well as zombies can dance. So I would like to see something like an athletics roll, or you could do a performance. You might be able to get away with a persuasion type roll as well.
I have a D4 and all those things.
Okay.
So it'd be a D4 plus a D6. And okay, it works okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's a 2 on the D4. And if we're going to call that plus persuasion, that'll make it a 3, and I have a 3 on my wild die.
Okay, so that would become a 4. A 4 is just barely good enough to succeed. So they are much better dancers than you, but you are holding your own at the very least. And they are at least tricked enough or enamored enough or happy enough that they're not attacking you. They're just dancing.
Do the worm.
I believe that Ambi is got the next size card. So
Well, of course, Sparkle's over there dancing with others who, are. I can't be upstaged. I need to show off to Sparkles. So with my D4 persuasion, let me go ahead and roll that. I'm going to try to dance like I've never danced before. And, I got a 4.
okay,
Can I obviously
You-
need to
you
powder
can-
that? Can I powder that
you
up?
can powder that up.
I can powder that up.
A 4 is a success then.
A 4.
Oh, I know, because I can never do less than that.
Okay.
But I want to do more.
You want
I
more?
want to do more. Just a little more. Just a little more. Just gotta do a little more.
Trying to show off to the.
Oh, there's a 4.
That
That
explodes.
explodes. There we go. All right. And I'm still falling short at a 7 of getting the raise, but that's okay. At least I'm dancing for love.
Okay. Dancing for what passes for love
Yeah.
from a coked out deer in the middle of a zombie raid.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
why not? Right? Okay. I believe so. Yes, you are holding your own. Again, you're not great. I mean, you haven't really danced before because it's not a thing that deer
No,
do.
no. Yeah, I'm not quite that. I'm all 4 feet. It's just,
Yeah. But on the other hand, you are keeping the beat.
Mhm.
You are keeping the rhythm. So
My horns keep the rhythm in disguise, my body not working very well at all.
perfect. So the owlbear would be next, Roots.
The owlbears have one type of dance they do.
Yeah. And what is that?
Breakdancing.
Is it murder? Okay.
So
All
I'm
right.
gonna.
So you may attempt to do an athletics roll, or again, performance is.
I was just gonna start.
I think we're going to start tearing up
Or if you
zombies.
just want to start tearing up zombies, that would be a
I'm
fighting
gonna
roll.
start tearing up zombies.
Tearing up zombies, nice, perfect. Tear them up.
That's gonna be a 5.
That's Probably good enough to hit a zombie. I don't know. They are just zombies.
I am now getting into the full rhythm of the milking the
Rhythm of the night.
They have
classic off milking the cow dance. With my handlers.
yeah, somebody's you end up with you don't know where you got them, but you end up with a couple of light sticks.
Excellent.
I will hit a zombie.
There you go.
Okay. We'll see what I do for damage.
Are you using your claws or are you using your flail?
Good.
Because you do have a flail. Don't
I got
forget.
claws to do more.
I mean, okay.
Right, no way he's flailing around, so.
That's 5 points of damage. AP2.
5 is actually they are zombies. They are the living dead, so they're hard to hurt. So yes, you tear into one of them, but he just keeps dancing. You can reroll that. Yeah.
That's a 7.
7 will actually take him. So how do you drop it? What do you do?
Just sort of kind of looks like just a Muppet doing this.
All right, so you just maul this party zombie.
Big bird bear hug. Yes.
Well, we know that if this was actually a TV show, this would just be a Muppet of some sort.
I mean, our budget's probably not even high enough for Muppets, so probably just stick figures on it.
It'd be a lot of quick edits and flashing, and you just see feathers, and then the rage on the face. Because all we can do is make them a cat.
Yeah,
There you go. Yeah. So,
I have a budget for radio drama. But,
yeah, radio drama.
Puppet show would be like another Kickstarter. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see the Cocaine Owlbear puppet show, sure.
Yeah, put that as a stretch goal.
Cocaine Owlbear sock puppet would be pretty easy.
Yeah.
I could make an Owlbear sock puppet. I mean, I got a little guy here.
Yeah.
All right, Sparkle, you would be next. There are
So I'm doing the pretense of dancing, like I'm doing that white guy shuffle back and forth. But what I really want to do, Sparkle desperately wants more magic cocaine. So I'm looking around. I'm going to try and see if I can spot any little piles, anything that might show where somebody moved the cocaine in or out of the room. Maybe smell, like, do I sniff it in the air? My senses are attuned to the core of my addiction. So I'm going to make a notice roll.
Sparkle needs more. No Sparkle. Oh, you
Okay,
got a
well,
6.
there's that 6. That's a 9.
I'm going to have to check those. Oh, those are nice.
So that is a raise on the notice.
That is a raise on the notice roll. Okay, so what you do notice for sure, actually with the raise, you'll notice 2 things. Number 1, all the zombies seem to be powdered up themselves.
Oh.
They all got that Christmas look around their noses.
There's a very snowy necromancer somewhere.
Yes. And the second thing you notice is way at the back, past where Reggie is dancing, you see a door that says private, castle employees only.
All right, I will attempt to non-verbally signal my friends by kind of going into the point and aim my horn right at the door and be like, over there! Get over there!
Hold on.
Roll notice to see.
Yeah, you should roll notice to see if you see what you do it.
Kind of blinded by
I
clothes.
got nothing.
I got nothing.
I got a 3 and I rolled a 6 on the well.
Oh, the 6
That's
is 3 rolls.
All right, and I got a 3 and I rolled that.
So a 9. Okay, so you definitely see Sparkles pointing, and you kind of glance over your shoulder. Your long coat. I got to keep bringing up the long coat because it's hilarious. The long coat clad shoulder. You glance over and you see a doorway that says employees only or castle employees only.
I got success with my notice because I never take my
Ever. Okay, perfect. So yes, you all spot the door. Well, no, you don't.
So what's the scene on the dance floor? Because he just killed a guy.
Yeah, he does.
Is
Well,
it this big raging zombie?
He's already dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
It becomes as soon as he starts mauling people, the mood kind of changes. The music, the bass drops, and
Cheer. Everybody cheer.
yes, everybody cheers, and then they all start attacking. Zombies everywhere. And they're gonna come. I'm gonna say there's one zombie apiece. They're gonna come at you.
Come at me, bro.
Come at you, bro. And
Is there a man in the back?
Saying everyone attack.
Oh.
And it turned into a zombie blitz. Zombie blitz.
more 90s references. This is
Wow, 70s to 90s.
well, it depends on who did that song. This is where I live, man. This is the 90s. This is where I live.
Radical.
Okay, so Helena Bonham Carter, without a nose, has decided that for some reason that you are. Yeah, definitely. She wants a Christmas goose to go with the Christmas snow all over her. What's left of her nose. And so I'm going to try to beat your parry.
All right, my parry is 5.
Parry is 5. But she is a zombie, and so she kind of just sort of stumbles towards you, and you manage to dance away from her and not get hit. Sparkle, same thing. Zombies coming at you.
Okay.
I got a 6 on that, though. 7.
All right. That does hit me, but it's not a raise.
Don't think it's a raise. So yeah, rudeness, right? Doing 6 to you.
My toughness is 6.
Your toughness is 6.
I'm
You'll be shaken. Yes.
Ah! Get away from me.
Yes. So a zombie tries to jump on your back.
Oh, hell no. You are definitely not a person.
Yeah, you were like, Bob the Owlbear. This one's coming. Wow. Someone check my dice. Becoming an 8.
That's
It's probably a pretty solid hit.
that's gonna hit. Not gonna hit with a raise though.
No raise. Okay. Doing a 5, it's probably not even.
No.
Right there. So yes, zombies like climbing all over you. You are like covered with zombies, but they're not actually hurting you. Zombies with glow sticks. And Ambi the deer.
Wow.
Somebody check these dice here. So a 4 and doing 13 in total.
Oh no.
Toughness of a 5.
That's a
It's a pain in the whoosh.
1 wound.
13 over 5.
5, 9,
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Yeah, it'll be 2 wounds. So you will want to probably spend a power point to soak that.
And let me see, I'm looking at a bigger 6.
Get your other
Yeah.
You got this?
No, I need more. I need how many do I need more?
You have a computer.
There we go, we got a 5.
Okay, so that was soak
take
one.
that one out.
That was soak 1 wound.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to roll and try to soak that second wound or not?
Yeah.
You got to hit an 8 to soak both.
Yeah, so, let me go ahead. Because I'm in the zone and I gotta go protect Sparkle. Yeah, that didn't happen. One more. No. I'm really looking mangy.
All right. You're starting to come down to it's coming.
And that bag hit me in the face, and I'm like, I gotta go for the bag.
You're going to want to go into the bathroom
Uh-huh.
and do a line or
You
something.
want to hide it from the zombies. They might get
Right? Without sharing? Rude.
I have my rolled up scroll of animal communication ready to snort another line.
Oh, yeah, nice. So we're gonna roll back. We're gonna deal with you first. 4,
A 5.
Ace. 10, and the zombies got a queen.
Oh.
So the ace is gonna go first. So Sparkle, how are you doing?
I need to unshake. So
Okay.
I need to make a spirit roll,
Spirit roll.
which is a D10 for me.
D6.
And I did unshake.
A 5 will do it.
So I'm going to look around really quick, see how everybody's doing.
Uh-huh.
And it looks like
Your friend is getting clobbered.
he's getting in trouble. So I will, using my magic powers,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to use. Just double check this power really quick.
Just a boost trait.
Let me check.
That's right.
So I am going to make my horn glow, and I'm going to use my teleport ability.
Okay.
And by spending an additional powder point, I can teleport the two of us on the other side of the zombies over by the door.
Nice. All right.
I'm getting beamed by Sparkle.
All right. That normally costs 2 power points, so that will take 3 to do. There's the third one. Right, sir. So you vanish in a puff of sparkles.
That's right, rainbow-colored glitter descends where I used to be. And a burst of glitter appears over by the doors. The two of us are like suddenly...
Yep. The two of you are over next to the employees only. And at that
Are
point,
you okay?
I will check with my vigor in a moment.
all right. So Goose and Owlbear are still on the dance floor. You guys are basically safe right now. But zombie Winona Ryder's coming at you now.
It's not like that.
And again, you
Are
know,
they trying to hug you or fight?
yeah, she's going in for the kiss.
Lips. It can never be. More so.
And I mean, 97. Nothing wrong with that. Sorry, I'm being gross. I will hit a 5. Is that going to beat your equal or beat your parry?
I have a parry of.
You have a stupidly good parry. So again, zombies climbing all over you, but they're not actually
Yeah.
doing any damage.
I spell
They're just
but
oops, oops, oops,
there's no
oops,
big comment.
oops.
Yeah, let's see if we can see it.
That was the queen. Who is the next highest? We got a 5.
That's 10.
Okay. Mike, if you want to hold your action for now because you're checking the feed, or if you want to jump in, do something.
I want to use my Light the Fast Lane spell to
Okay.
move as quickly as I can.
Okay.
To or possibly through that door.
Through the door. Okay.
Well, I'm assuming it's locked, but maybe it's not. We should try.
I feel like that would come with a cartoon sound effect, like a... It goes right through the door.
Yeah. So it takes 2 power points. 2 power points to cast the spell. And it doubles your speed.
Yeah, currently, I fly at a rate of 10. So.
Oh, good. Yes. So you basically just, your wings turn into a blur. And you go flying past both Helena and Winona, knocking them both down.
Jacob Blackman just commented, everything comes with cartoon sound effects in this game. Yes, very good. Good to see you, by the way.
Yeah. Nice to see you, Jacob.
Jacob, there is a book here at the store with your art. Actually, it's a book you wrote.
Yeah.
That's right, Nocturne.
Nocturne by Night. No,
Yeah.
Welcome to Nocturne.
Is that your final answer?
That is my favorite. Multiple books out. Make me remember all the different titles.
All right, so I run my trench coat. I fly like a carrot, like a goose from the Matrix.
It's a Goose from the Major. Yeah. You fly like they do.
He's wearing sunglasses for no reason.
You're at a rave. Sunglasses are kind of different.
So I get there and I try to.
Okay, do you just plow into the door to try to knock it down, or do you actually stop to try to open it? The wise move, but it's the best move. Okay, yeah, the door is, of course, locked because it's employees, it's private. It says private on it. It's locked.
Right, I say, as if I know what I'm doing. I say very confidently, right.
I believe it's the Albus.
I believe it is.
So if I cast telekinesis, can the mimes get these guys off of me so I can just charge through?
I believe so, yeah.
Which
Certainly an option.
take for telekinesis, Charlie?
2 power points.
Probably.
Isn't that mime cool?
I hope we find some cocaine soon because we are spending the hell out of some PowerPoint.
That's what I'm trying to make you do. It does take, a full telekinesis takes 5 powder.
Woo! Commit.
Commit. Throw it out. So now not only is the dance floor filled with raving zombies and raving high animals. It's also full of raving mimes in their striped shirts and their white faces, and they are doing things like invisible rope and like lassoing zombies, and they're like doing invisible
Walking against the wind.
Walking against the wind. The zombies are, of course, blowing away in the wind, and Owlbear just barrels through the dance floor towards the door. All right, perfect. So yeah, awesome. And the deer
right now is
Can I get a +2 to my spirit to get that shaken off of me? And I'm asking because Sparkle has imbued this amazing. If my spirit is, I've been being like, oh,
yeah, sure. You know what? I'm a sucker for a good romance.
and boy, did I need that +2. All right, so I'm no longer shaken.
That's a
Holy smokes!
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
The power of love.
Power of
And,
love.
and let's see if I can get that wound
We're being told
going
that
away.
we're being told the top mic has fallen into frame.
Oh,
It has.
It's a giant.
Boom mic.
So that is awesome. Because that's what happens at a rave. I mean, there
I
we
mean,
go.
yeah, basically.
that's how you guys put all you take, folks. Put my invisible.
The boom mic.
Boots and cap.
All right, there we go.
All right.
Thank you, Josh, for letting us know.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
No animals were injured in the making of this with the boom mic. All right.
Or any zombies.
Uh-huh.
So you are unshaken.
I am unshaken.
No, I mauled the hell out of one of those zombies.
You did actually maul those zombies.
All right.
He's gonna.
So we are
gonna
next
crawl
to the door.
You were in front of the door, right?
All right. Well, this is the time when I'm just going to kick that door. I'm just going to do that hind kick thing. And or extend being
You're the
muscle.
muscle. You're the
So
muscle.
we'll call this a strength roll, which
Yep,
should
which is a
actually have.
D10 now, which is crazy. Thank you, sir. All right. And with the D10,
Hey.
what?
The Star Equal Studios die.
There we go. And yeah, that's definitely.
Sorry, it would be an 11 in total.
Uh-huh. Yep.
11 in total. Okay, so the door is locked. However, they did not design it to withstand angry, rage-filled, cocaine-filled, vengeance-fueled deer.
Mm-hmm.
That was 50 silver extra.
Maybe it's just the lights in here, but I kind of see him as a teal deer. He just broke the door. Yeah, it's like TLDR, you know, too long to read. Teal deer.
Internet humor.
Right. So much more funny when I get to explain it. Thank you, Bill.
I'm just being seen by Sparkle. And
My job to ruin the joke.
glow sticks and all, kicking that door in.
All right. So you have kicked the door open. And in the other side of the door is a large office room. There is a desk kind of in the center of the room, towards the back. An ornate desk, the top of which is covered in mounds of blow. So much blow. Sitting behind the desk, that's
Do you know what the street value of this is? This entire table is covered in snow.
Between the glow sticks in my antlers, I got it right this time. And my antlers, the glow on Sparkle and the glow on the blow. I don't know which I'm in love with. I'm confused.
It's awesome. That's the first thing you notice, obviously, the cocaine, because that's what you came for. But sitting behind the desk is a man, a human. He's got a mustache, which is also dusted with cocaine. And
It's something to get you.
he sees you. He sees you and he says, "Blow, the enchanted blow, turned all these people into zombies, into monsters. If you get too high, it'll mess you up, get high on your supply. But you're already monsters. So what's going to happen to you? Take that risk. I can't let you have it. So come say hello to my little friend." And he stands up and he's got a crossbow.
repeating crossbow?
It's a repeating crossbow, yeah.
Crossbow.
Crossbow. All right, so once again, we're doing an initiative order. So we got a king, we got a king, woo! We got a queen. Oh my god, Jack watched me get 3. No, I got a queen.
Did you shuffle that?
I did.
Should we pause for a bit?
Let's pause for a commercial break.
You know, folks, Ross, have you ever said to yourself, convention season is coming and I want to make the right impression when I go to a convention?
I say that a lot.
What do you think would make the best impression?
I think a really cool T-shirt showing off a coked up owlbear would be the fashion statement of the year.
I have to agree. And if you right now, I can share this tab. If you go to tinyurl.com/Coke Owlbear t-shirt, you can see it right here in the banner. You can find a Cocaine Owlbear t-shirt drawn by our very own Jacob Blackman.
Who is in the chat right now. Thank you very much, Jacob.
I will do the special effects because none of the Kickstarter money has gone to this cast at all.
No,
There it is. But that is the beauty of that right there.
Thank you, Dustin.
Imagine that. On
I am the
your
best
shirt.
man like I can be today.
Actually, that on your T-shirt.
So if I go full screen, can I share screen? There's the tab I want to share, but I don't get to the bounce of the share button.
Okay.
It's off the bottom of the.
I mean,
Oh, I can make it.
this is pretty much the final.
Please give to the Kickstarter so we don't have to be sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Those are our great checklists.
That problem.
Get screen fit.
Uh-huh. Here we
And
go.
I heard this morning, Michael told me this morning that my
Yeah, it was just.
my stretch goal
Yeah, your stretch goal has just been unlocked.
just got unlocked. So if you have any-
I'm a stretch goal. Scott's a stretch goal. You're a stretch goal. Dustin, you're not a stretch goal yet. We're getting there. It goes like this. So after Scott, it's you.
And the stretch goals that are already open, I believe Sarah Martinez,
That's right.
Oh,
Our very own
yes,
Sarah
yes.
Martinez.
Carl Kessler.
Carl
Kiesler,
Kiesler.
This guy.
Ross Watson. That's right.
Very nice.
Although I'm going to say Carl's probably going to have a much better one sheet than I do. He's got a hell of an imagination.
Carl's is going to come with like props and stuff. If you've ever gamed with Carl, he has the most amazing table set up. It's just
He's raised the bar.
Yeah.
Carl has raised the bar.
We're actually sharing Carl's one pager. It's done and laid out. I'm going to share it tomorrow.
And he's got it already finished.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it is a one picture, but yeah.
wow. All right.
He is a machine.
Savage Edition. We are playing the Savage Edition. Thank you, Jacob Blackman. There is a Tiny D6 version of Cocaine Owlbear as well.
It's a honey heist version.
Honey Heist version. Oh, a Honey Heist version. Not a Tiny D6. Honey Heist.
This is why I was not allowed to put all my points into cocaine.
Okay, and now
back to the
commercial intermission over. Back to combat.
Back to the show. Okay, who's got? We got an ace or a king?
I'm king. Diamonds.
You have a king of.
Space.
That's
Close.
That's
Well,
close. So diamonds goes first. All right. So you have a coked out mastermind with a repeating crossbow defending his board, his board of snow, his sword of blow.
All right. Well, I know that I'm a magical creature, but I also know that Ambi is the muscle. So I'm going to say out loud, I'm going to say, first you get the powder, then you get the women, then you get the power. And I'm going to cast boost traits because he's getting the power. I'm giving a boost trait of his fighting die.
I've been being boosted by Sparkle today.
Or what are you casting on?
I'm casting a boost trait. I don't know what the stat is. I'm pretty sure I have to roll.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Maybe I don't.
You can raise the selected trait by one die type or two with a raise.
Right. Like that.
2 power points. Two power points. And you will use your. I mean, like Spirit of Vigor, I would say.
Spirit works for me. So, using the innate magic of the unicorn raid. Oh.
But you get a 6.
If something goes Foreman,
That would be a raise.
It's a raise. It's a raise. That's all we need to know.
So you're boosting which trait?
Fighting,
Fighting.
which is also an improved parry.
All right, so your fighting goes up 2 dice.
2 dice. Oh, that maxes me out. I go from a D10 to a D12, so it's just a D12 plus,
D12 plus 1.
plus 1.
Plus 1, that's right. It also changes your parry, because now your parry is...
Yeah.
Well, now your parry would be 8.
Yeah, we go from 5.
your parry's now called pipe.
Fair enough, it's an easy joke.
Okay, so
Another 90s joke. It's another great 90s reference.
this is where I live, man. This is the 90s. All right, I believe Reggie is next.
Reggie is
With
next.
the king of clubs.
King of clubs. All right, I'm just gonna fly right at the guy and try to bite his nose off.
Bite his nose off. Perfect. Go for it.
And I have a
Nose bite goose.
that would be D6 for a while, and then let's see, fighting D6, so 2D6. The bright green is my roll. The hard to read purple one is my wild die. Got a 2 and a 1 on the wild die.
That sounds like a reroll.
That's not going to hit. So
Yes.
Can you reroll?
Come on, baby. Maybe okay. 3
No.
and 1.
That's the exact same thing you rolled before. This will not do. This will not do, sir.
Shall not stand. 4 and 3.
A 4 still not going to hit, unfortunately.
Can I do it again?
Yep, you can keep.
As long as you can't take him with you, buddy.
Yeah, as long as you've got powder points. Well, actually, once you run out. That's 6.
5.
5 will hit.
Hey!
Just on the button, but yep, now you'll roll your damage, which I think for you is a dice 4 plus your strength.
Yeah, it's strength plus D4.
Untitled goose attack.
It is a beautiful day, and you are a horrible goose.
Strength is D8.
Good lord, this is a buff goose.
Well, how do you think he carries that coat around?
Yeah. And he was dancing.
Cut.
Crazy, so this dude's ripped.
D8.
D8 and a D6. Or no, a D8 and a D4.
D8 and D4. Yep, that's what I got. Okay. That's a 2 on the D4 and a 5 on the D8.
7 in toto. So you will actually shake him. Woo!
Bang.
So this goose comes out of nowhere and with a British accent.
I'd say.
And it's just flapping all over this guy's like trying to shoot you, but he's basically stunned here at this point. Next up would be the queen of I've got Queen of Spades, so I will have to unshake. And my big war is bigger. John Shakers and Spirit. Spirit, Charlie.
Bigger for soaking. Spirit.
So good enough. So he unshakes and he says, did I tell you to say hello yet? Did I say that? And then he shoots at the goose because the goose is all up in his grill.
If he rolls really well, our goose might be cooked.
Now,
The goose is currently pretty cooked.
you know, normally I could throw something at you, but Bill won't let me throw the
Oh,
outfit.
exploded.
You got a 7 to hit, and that'll hit. Actually, it's a ranged weapon to melee, so it has to hit your parry. Does it hit your 7 hit your parry?
His parry's 5, so he got it.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's for you. 15 in toto. What is your toughness?
That'd be 5.
2 wounds.
Whoa, that's a lot of feathers.
Yep. So 2 moves, so you might want to soak that, or you might not. I don't know.
Yeah, let's soak that.
Spend a powder point,
Out of points.
and then you make a vigor roll.
And my vigor is D6.
So D6 and a D6.
D6 and D6.
And you want to roll at least a 4, but ideally an 8.
Correct.
All right. Man, these tiny chest sex dice are just.
You need another.
Yeah, who bought those dice?
That was me.
Oh, my partner Brandon is in the chat. Sorry, he goes, hey Brandon, thanks for watching.
Hello.
All right, that's a 6 on my check and a 4.
Okay, the 6 is a banger, so you get to
Yeah, you get to roll again and add.
So, we'll do
Well, just roll the one.
3.
9. That's dude. But so
So you soaked everything. The crossbow goes like, I don't know how this is going to work, but it goes through the feathers or something. It knocks. There's goose down everywhere, mixing in with the cocaine. So it's just a flurry of white. But there's no red, so it's good. It's all good. And I believe that was me. So, Mr. Bob, the owlbear.
Roar! Hoot roar.
Roar.
Yeah. That would have been perfect.
I got a 4.
Well, probably don't recall that. I'm not your dad. I
That's
can't
final.
tell you.
Final.
That's 7. 7 will hit. No raise though.
Hey, Brandon, how you doing?
That's a
Everybody wait, Brandon.
brave to Brandon.
That's 11 damage. AP2.
11 damage.
That one goes to 11.
Goes to 11. That will give him a wound. He will be wounded from that.
Nearly out of cocaine.
Yeah.
By the way, kids, drugs are bad.
Yeah, you guys are coming down. Most of you. You're coming down. You're coming down hard. You're coming down. Yeah. You guys are, the high is starting to wear off. However, he is wounded. He is bleeding. He staggers back. And Amby the deer.
All right, Amby, right away, because I just, that rainbow sparkle goodness, that, I don't know, the muscles just start rolling out and my antlers grow more antlers. Popping out the glow sticks, flying through the room,
Oh, yeah.
and I swing you one of the bags and hit you in the face with it. If I can, I need to roll.
Yeah,
All right, D6 for the back in the face to sparkles. All right, and I got 5.
I do like a slow motion, like as it all comes down.
All right.
It's like flash dance when the water.
Abby was investigating spiders.
And now that I know that Sparkles is safe, can I do another action to suck mine up real quick?
Yes.
All right. Another athletics or
Yep.
all right.
By the way, you do know where Abby learned this. Mom, who was studying spiders.
That's I need to keep the high going. That made it. Oh my God! No more.
There it is. There we go. Oh, there it is. That's a Star Ebil Speed.
So that exploded.
Okay.
So
So,
awesome.
okay. So you
I get 5 more.
boot up a bunch of.
Because I got like so Sparkle and I are just hoofing it off. Hopefully that adds some intimidation to the guy with the
mustache.
uh-huh.
All right. I believe that's everybody. So
Uh-huh.
you roll back to the
What's the zombies have attack?
zombies are.
They're in the raid room.
They're there.
It's a 4.
That's an 8, an 8,
I got a 7
and 5, and I got a 3. It's
Oh,
going down. So Mastermind goes last. We got 2 8s. Eight of spades goes first.
Okay. Is he away from the pile of cocaine?
He is no, he's still kind of behind the desk with the pile. Although Reggie is kind of up in his.
But the desk is there. He's behind the
The
desk.
desk is between you and him. Yes.
So I'm gonna I'm waddled up to the desk.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna put my face down and snort the cocaine.
Nice. Okay.
Just pure.
Okay.
we have to decide on giving up on attacking this guy. Just going straight to the straight to the.
I have one
straight to the body.
powder point left.
Just like
If there's ever been a bad guy who feels bad for being ignored, it's probably this dude.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, I thought I was going to fight here.
I'll be a
5 will do it. So you just drop your face into the desk and just there's a cloud of dust around you, and you get back 5 points. 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5 power points. Okay, the high is coming back. You just guys, like I said, you should have made a quick trip to the bathroom before you. All right.
What if his claws is, just kind of.
Oh yeah, he's got that.
No shame. I'm just face down. I'm like Michael Douglas in Wall Street.
You're who?
Just face down in cocaine.
Well, now he looks like a polar owlbear.
Yes, exactly. His entire face is just white. Just hoovering the sheath.
All right, got some good night works.
All right. And I have this thing on my sheet that says leaper. The deer can jump twice as far as the listed movement and adds +4 damage when leaping as part of the leaping over the pile of cocaine to jump on this guy.
Wild attack?
Because I know he killed my mother.
You're pretty sure, yeah.
Well, I died with the crossbow bolt sticking out of her, so.
So wild attack.
Spiders in the Amazon.
So I got a fighting. We got that D12. I don't know if I've actually ever rolled a D12 +1.
+3.
Yeah. For the
+4, +5 with weapon fighting total. Because he's got.
Oh yeah,
He's got a special thing.
Oh shit! This big one is
D12 +5.
Wow.
12.5.
This is a hell of a roll.
And yeah, but I got a 9.
9 will hit, but not with a crit.
Just you will.
We're going. That D12 screwed you.
We're going. It's a swingy thing.
That's 2 on the
That's
board.
a what?
Yeah.
No, that I took the bag for a reason.
That's right.
I can't get it over to you.
All right. The sneeze.
Come on, there we go. There's a 7. There's 7
12.
+5.
7 and 5 is 12. That'll hit with a raise.
There we go.
That gives you an extra D6.
And +4 damage when leaping as a wild attack. So I'm not. He's going to be able to.
So you're at +6 then.
How much?
Are you +6 with the wild pack? Is it right?
Well,
Okay, so your antlers do what? A D4 plus your strength?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus a D6.
Plus
and then the leaping.
and then plus 4 on top of that.
Yeah. So here we
2
go.
die 6 and die 4 plus 4.
And we're looking at 5, 4. There's 8. There's 13 +4.
17.
17.
More.
Are you
Yeah.
good with that? Or you want to roll?
Oh, I'm good with that.
You got some more. You got some more speed points there if you need them.
No, because I may need more to deal with. Well,
You got 17 total. 6, 10, 14. Not quite 3 raises, but he's already taken 1 wound. So, yeah, he's down. Yeah. So then the deer leaps over the table. Leaps over the owlbear, who's like face down to the table. You use him as a springboard, leap over, and then just gore the Scarface. Just
His final words are, "Oh dear."
Impaling someone with a glow
yeah, with the glow stick.
the glow sticks explode.
Oh yeah, the green. And that's when the bass drops outside, and then
Cheering.
and he's like, blood comes out of his mouth, and he slumps to the ground. He dies.
We have the cocaine. We party hard with the
Soup, and you just party hard with the zombies, just up all night dancing.
While they're dancing, I try to discreetly put cocaine in a large bag and fly away.
I do not notice I'm enamored with sparkle.
Yeah.
I'm too busy
And
celebrating.
the blood dripping off my antlers. It's been wonderful.
I was too busy gorging myself on cocaine.
You guys are all high.
I have a
Hi,
D4 for stealth, so yeah. Well, I got it. Roll a 4.
Okay, so that
And
explodes.
6.
They both explode.
And mysteriously,
When you come to in the morning, there's no more coke.
And that's a 2 and a 3.
So the 9 in total. So yeah, nobody notices the.
where did all the cocaine go? No, the new coke, not the classic coke. Where did the new coke?
Yeah, so the goose
Nobody wants to do coke.
sticks all of the cocaine into a duffel bag and just goes out the back door and just flies off
To
to.
use his parlance, where did that winker go?
They all like to even call that pulling a train spot.
Nice.
All right. Thank you all for playing.
If you enjoyed this episode of Blood Lola Cards, we do this like every other Sunday.
Ish.
So, yeah, check us out. We're a big podcast up on One Bird So,
Cue the Andrew WK music. I like that.
Once again, we have been Ross Watson, Mike Lafferty of Finnego Games, Bill Keys,
of Harmless Forest Creature Games.
Scott Crossan.
Dustin Hatcher with Rocky Mountain Games and hosting here at Two Bitter Games Cafe in Thornton, Colorado.
and don't forget that Wild Wild Cards is sponsored by Star Animal Studios. Check us out at staranimalstudios.com.
guys, we got about a second before we play off the air. So 70s Cop Show ending. And we'll see you next time.